My massive heaping badonkadonk chest scar.
Alright, update. Here's the deal. The only problem is that during the first session, I didn't realize it until it was too late, but my mic audio had apparently crapped out, and I was super quiet, which is why every time I've gone to speak in all of these, you've noticed that the music volume has jumped significantly. And I tried to find a way to subtly do it, and it just caused me a bunch of pain, aches and pains, and all that. And I was wondering about consistency with re-recording. However, during this episode in particular, there are some bits that are unsalvageable with editing magic, so I kind of have to re-record it, which probably should have done that earlier. I'm just gonna say that again, but yeah. Uh, hope you enjoy. There. Waving to Arihiko and Senpai, I exit with Yumizuka into the hallway. What do you want to ask me?
I'm sorry if I'm wrong about this, but have you been walking around at night in the business district lately?
Huh? Business district? I rarely go there even at daytime, let alone at night. The question is so entirely off if you're interested instead. At night, you say? Around what time?
From what I've heard, past midnight.
Midnight. And that rules it out completely. I occasionally go out to the business district at night to buy something, but I've never been out into the city that late before. That's definitely not me. My household's old-fashioned, so they've got a curfew at 7. You can't even get in after that. You can't get in after that even if you cry. Since I don't want to have them to camp outside, I try to my death to get home before 7. I'm upfront with denying Zuko's question. She smiles happily.
Yeah, I know. The Rima family is also the head of a style of tea ceremony.
Well, not
That's
so
right, it
much
must be really strict for you,
just
Tana-kun.
tea, huh? Hey, Mizuka-san, you really seem to know quite a bit. Are you a student of it?
No, I don't really know that much about tea ceremony. I have a
But
friend who goes there, and she
Mizuka-san,
told me it was really
how did you
strict.
know I lived with the Arimas? I haven't even told anyone here at our high school.
You've forgotten we went to same middle school together, haven't you? That's right.
I can't remember, so I can't say anything. But if that's true, then that would be odd if she knew I was interested in this. Yumizuka-san, maybe,
It's okay, as long as it's not you, Tana-kun. Sorry for interrupting your lunch.
interrupting my words, Yumizuka Satsuki went back to the classroom after saying this.
Yo! Is your conversation over?
Yeah, it seems like she just got the wrong person. There you go.
Yeah? Yumizuka went to our middle school. Say more, she was our classmate during our second and third year, and now in the second year of high school, making for 3 years in total.
Yeah, Yumizuka went to her middle school.
Why am I saying this?
Say more, she was her classmate during her second and third year. And now in the second year of high school, making for 3 years in total.
I was just saying it was weird, like, but no, he already knows the answer to the question. That's why he said it.
As if he knew my question, he answers. How did you know I was going to ask?
Is that look in your face? But damn! I thought you were just ignoring her. But you actually didn't even notice her!
She's really persistent. Maybe she's just eccentric. She's had to suffer a lot.
That's actually me. She's really persistent. Maybe she's just eccentric. She had to suffer a lot.
I knew it. She's Tono-kun's girlfriend, right?
What are you saying, Senpai? There's no way that could be. I've never even had a proper conversation with her.
No, there's no use hiding it. You two look like you get along very well. I'm a little jealous.
What's making her so happy? Senpai looks at me with an excited expression. Alright, Hiko, you say something to this confused person here too. Come on.
About what? I don't know what you and Yumizuka are up to. All I know is you two are having a merry conversation this morning.
Secret meeting in school in the morning. How bold of you, Tono-kun!
Senpai's getting more and more worked up in an incomprehensible way. Whatever. After all, it doesn't matter to me if Senpai misunderstands.
But you mustn't be so blunt to her, Tono-kun. Yumizuka-san looks kind of sad, doesn't she? You've got to give her more of your attention.
That's you too.
Senpai, I'm just gonna hit send.
Yes. See you later, Tono-kun. Inui-kun. Dane!
Smiling, Senpai leaves our classroom. I feel a little exhausted.
No. Don't go after Yumizuka.
Alright, you can
Mumble.
stern face. Don't go after? Why?
Listen, about Yumizuka, despite her appearance, she's really shy and single-minded. She's not compatible at all with someone absent-minded like you. That kind of girl is dangerous to get really involved with.
Alright, Hiko goes back to his seat. What is he talking about? It's not like I'm thinking of doing something with Yumizuka-san. I'm under to no one in particular and sit down in my own seats. Wait, what the fuck? This is a lie! I took the other. Wait, I think this might be a route that I took in the other one because I did
It
not.
might be something that shows up in both routes.
Don't skip.
Don't
You
skip.
don't
If
know.
it's something you've seen, you can just skip it from the menu.
Here's the thing. None of you have seen this, and I've said this multiple times. I'll say it again. I'm recording this, so I'm not gonna go to the audience and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna stop. See ya later, fucko." Last class.
Coward.
The last class of the day ends. Oh yeah, I got to this from another route, so I have seen this. I don't feel like going to the mansion right away, so I blankly stare out of the window overlooking the school grounds. Glassroom is dyed orange by the sunset. It's like a red watercolor paint, and it hurts my eyes. Wait, actually, I want to do something real quick. Save in memory 1. There we go. I don't like red. It feels like it soaks deep into the back of my eyes. I want to throw up. It seems I'm weak against things that resemble blood. No, I should say that I am weak against blood itself. 8 years ago, I had a near-death experience. I was in an accident where I was injured in the chest, and I teetered between life and death for days. I should have died instantly, but miraculously, I survived. Maybe it's because of the great medical treatment. However, the injuries were so severe, I don't even remember the accident. 8 years ago, when I was only a child, I felt a thud pass right through the middle of my chest. Then I passed out. When I woke up, I was in the hospital bed. All I can remember afterwards is the pain and the cold. I don't remember much of the accident, but even today, the scar on my chest remains. I guess that numerous fragments of glass pierced my chest, leaving burn-like scars there and in my back. Actually, I was quite surprised at being saved. Ever since then, I frequently collapsed from anemia like dizziness and caused a lot of trouble for others. Maybe that's why my old man believed I was unfit to be the heir to the Tono household and entrusted me to our relatives. The wound on my chest, huh? The huge scar in the middle of my chest, hidden from view by my uniform.
My massive heaping badonkadonk chest scar.
Oh god, it's like swollen.
Now that I think,
It's like a balloon. It's so
it's
much
like
that
his heart is on
badonking.
the outside.
At some point during the story, it bursts open and Neko Arc comes forth.
Screaming, and it's
Oh my
screaming
God,
like the xenomorph
Yeah.
hatchling.
No, it just shows like you hear that a muffled
really
"bien
good at
you," and he's like, "Oh no, my
Ah,
stomach's
ah,
upset."
ah.
I feel like this would be an actual shitpost meme on YouTube where it's like just like
Yeah.
Necoarc chest bursting out of like that guy from Alien.
Yeah. Or like he goes to take his shirt off, and you see like the bulge of the face of Necoarc within his chest.
It's like when SpongeBob is bursting through that metal, but it's like it's Neko Arc's fucking face imprint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, after the accident is when I started seeing those lines. I'm able to forget them thanks to these glasses that Sensei gave me. But I think I would have gone completely mad if I've never met her. Keiko-san, the person who had been my mother up until now, when I said I left the Toho household wasn't normal. No problem. I'm not a normal person myself. Adjusting my crooked glasses, I pick up my bag. You know, Shiki would be the guy who does the anime glasses thingy.
Yeah.
He's so
Yeah.
What do you mean the
normal.
anime
He's
glasses
so
thing?
normal.
When you adjust the glasses and the lens go all opaque.
Oh yeah, he
I
would.
feel like that's this anime in general. I feel like that trope embodies this anime right now. Just anime the anime.
Yeah.
I can't stay in the classroom forever. Now then. Okay,
Oh,
what
uh,
is
Oh,
my
here.
ideal route?
Don't worry. I'm your helpful guide is here to tell you exactly where you're fucking going. So, get a hold of myself and head back to the mansion.
I don't have
Ikimasu.
anything. I don't have anything to do, so I hurry up and leave the school. Come to think of it, I haven't left the school by the main entrance since the entrance ceremony. I guess this will be the way in to and from school from now on, since I live in the mansion. Leaving from the main gate, I come to the intersection that leads to the residential district. This is at the oh, what the fuck?
Oh, it's Tanakun.
I run into Yumizuka. Oh, hello, Yumizuka-san. Maybe because of CL Senpai's teasing, but I felt a little embarrassed. Yumizuka-san looks at me, bewildered. Yumizuka-san? Is there something on my face?
I was wondering what you were doing here, Tanakun. Isn't your house in the other direction?
Well, it was until yesterday, but I'm living somewhere else starting today. From now on, I'll be living at the place on top of the hill, at the end of the residential district.
Ah, so that's what you were talking about this morning.
Yumizuka claps her fist in a palm in understanding. Well, all flattery aside, that gesture seems incredibly cute. That's right. I guess there's no point in hiding it from you, since you already know. I'm leaving my guardians here, Rimas, and going back to my real house today.
Your real house? You mean the Tono-san mansion?
Yeah. I don't think it really suits me either.
I see. You're really a prince on top of a hill after all.
That was a secret only in New York and I knew, but I guess now everyone's gonna find out. Wait, it's you.
I don't think so.
The quotation marks don't fit.
Oh, right. It was a secret only Inui-kun and I knew, but now I guess everyone's going to find out.
With a faint smile, Yumizuka casts her gaze into the distance. She looks out at the horizon, as if looking at the Tono mansion off in the distance on top of the hill.
But will you be alright? Even if it is your house, you've been away for 8 years, right? Aren't you afraid? Or worried?
Yeah. I'm actually kind of uneasy. never liked that mansion to begin with, and now it's gonna feel like someone else's house too. But still, I can't lead a carefree life on my own and leave my sister Akio there all by myself. No matter how uneasy I am, I have to return to the mansion. At the end, it's still my home. I think it's only natural for me to go back.
I see. Sorry for stopping you, Tana-kun. You must be in a hurry, right?
No, not really. I was just having a stroll on the way home.
I see.
For some reason, Mitsuko looks downcast and falls silent. What's wrong, Mitsuko-san? Are you feeling sick? I break the silence, but she continues to stare downwards without raising her head. I can't just leave her there, so I continue to stand there looking at her. And then, yeah, what is it?
I'm going home along the same way as you, until we reach the hill.
Really? Then let's go together for part of the way. Mitsuko's eyes widen and she stands there stiffly for a moment.
Yeah, you're right. We're going back the same way, so it wouldn't be strange for us to go together for part of the way, right?
She says all this with an excessively cheerful voice and stands right beside me. Just at the right time, too. I'm not too familiar with the streets around here, so would you mind guiding me?
Sure. Well then, let's go down the street. It's a back street that leads all the way to the street on the hill.
Never shine if you don't go.
I'm sorry, but when is the coal shake gonna happen?
What?
Yeah, it's a little...
Well, I hate to break it to you, but this is gonna be a 40% slice of life.
It's not that much, but like at the beginning, yeah, it's pretty slice of life-ish.
Is it longer than Higarashi's slice of life?
Well, considering the fact that it is shorter than Higurashi, no.
Alright.
I walk home. Well, I am probably... I don't know, should I stop it when I get to the mansion?
Oh man, keep going. Fuck it. Play as long as you want.
Do it whenever you want, man.
I walk while chatting with Yumizuka. Talking to Yumizuka isn't anything particularly special, but it is enjoyable in a peaceful kind of way. Despite what Ari said, Yumizuka and Satsuki had a gentle air about her, and it feels safe being around her. While we're talking, Yumizuka suddenly laughs as if she remembers something. What is it all of a sudden? Did I say something funny?
No, that's not it. It's just that starting tomorrow, I'll be taking the same route to school as you.
She laughs, looking truly happy. Not a smiling face is enough to make me happy as I watch her. Oh, God. I didn't realize it up until now. Everyone putting her looks and mannerisms aside, Mizuka Satsuki is kind of cute. Oh no. I am slowly beginning to understand why the boys in our class have been so worked up over her for so long now. Our conversation ceases. I am simply fascinated by Yumizuka's smile, and the two of us fall silent. Without saying anything, we walk towards the residential district in the sunset. Suddenly... CG?
Hey, do you remember what happened during the winter vacation of our second year of middle school?
Yumizuka murmurs. I tilt my head to one side.
Hmm.
The winter vacation of the second year of middle school when I had applied to stay for extra lessons at school because I felt bad about staying at the Arimas. I remember it well enough, but I still don't understand. She asked me about it.
Just as I thought. Someone like Tana-kun would never have remembered.
Disappointed, Yumizuka's shoulders drew.
There were two sports sheds at our middle school, remember? One was a new shed, used by the big clubs, and the other was an old one, used by the smaller clubs like badminton.
I'll be right back.
The old shed had a certain problem where the alignment of the floor was bad, so there were often times when it wouldn't open.
Old shed. That little concrete building at the back of the gymnasium?
I think that's you.
Oh, that shed. The one they stopped using after some students got trapped inside.
Yeah, that's the one. The students were second years from the badminton club.
Ah, yeah, something like that did happen. It was early in the new year on a cold winter's day. The first 3 years of New Year's having passed, I applied for extra lessons and requested to stay behind in school and help out because I felt bad about staying at the arenas. But even that was only until 5 in the evening. It had become dark, and I was forced out of the classrooms as all the teachers were going home. The middle of winter. Even if I was only 5, the surroundings really darkened. The weather report had predicted snow for that day, and the cold was extra hard. And so, when I had decided to head straight home for the day, I heard a banging sound from the old shed as I went to check things out. Is anyone in there? I asked. I heard the voices of several female students in reply from the inside of the shed. They had been trapped in there for 2 hours. While packing up the club equipment, they had closed the door because of the cold and now it won't open again. They couldn't open the door no matter what, and they wanted me to call one of the teachers for help. But the teachers had all gone home. Even if I were to call them now on the phone, it would at least take another hour. The cold day was surely terrible. And that kind of cold should have prompted snow. I thought it would be cruel to leave those girls stuck in the shed only wearing their PE uniforms for another hour. After some hesitation, confirming that no one else was around, I took off my glasses and cut the line on the shed door. The door opened and about 5 female students, eyes red from crying, poured out. Come to think about it, there was something like that, but I'm surprised you know about it. The captain of the trap admin club told me this had to do with the club's survival, so don't tell anyone else. It was almost like she was threatening me.
Oh, Donna-kun! You had no interest in knowing who was trapped inside there, did you?
Listen, wait,
Oh, listen. I was one of those badminton club members.
Yamizuka sounds like she's pouting. So in other words...
I still remember it well. When I think about it now, it was only being trapped inside the shed. But at the time, it was cold and dark, and I was really worried. Everyone thought we were going to freeze to death like that. My stomach was growling from hunger too. I was just about to collapse.
Huh. That must have been rough. I can't really empathize with her, so I give her a half-hearted response. Unconcerned, Yumizuka continues her recollections, bringing up old events anew. And just one of wait, it's you.
Yeah. And just when everyone was trembling, you came along and asked, "Is anyone in there?" in your usual, unexcited voice. And then the captain got angry and shouted, "Can't you tell just by looking? Do you remember?"
Oh yeah, I remember. There was a loud bang when she threw that bat at the door. I was really surprised.
That's right.
Yumizuka says, laughing. But when we heard all... wait, it's you.
But when we heard all the teachers had gone home, we really lost all hope. We couldn't stand being there for even a minute longer, yet we had to face the prospect of being trapped until the next day. Just when we were thinking about how miserable the world was, you knocked on the door and said, "I might be able to open the door if you can keep it a secret."
Yeah. And then I heard another bang, and someone said if it opened that easily, we wouldn't be suffering in here. She was really angry.
Yeah, the captain felt responsible for us getting trapped, so she didn't have much patience to spare. But soon after that, the door opened. Everyone was happy that the captain's knocking with the bat must have worked and ran outside, but I was watching you aimlessly stand by the door.
Yumizuka looks at me warmly, but that only troubles me. To me, it meant nothing, so I can't really appreciate her gratitude.
I was crying really hard at that time. My eyes just felt like they were swelling up, and they looked terrible. What do you think he said when he saw me like that?
I don't know. What did I say? I really don't remember, so I asked as if it's something that someone else had done. Despite this, Yumizuka still looks at me happily.
You put your hand on my head and said, "Hurry up and go home. I need some ozoni." I was a little embarrassed because I was trembling so much from the cold.
I knit my brows. I don't know what it meant back then.
I think you meant for me to warm up my body by having some ozoni.
I see. It was right after New Year's, after all. That does sound like a stupid kind of thing I would say. That's me. Now that's it me. Now that's it me putting. Now that's it. Now that it's put to me like this.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I regret not having picked something better to say.
Back then I thought, there are plenty of reliable people at school. But if I ever really needed to be saved, it would be someone like Tonokun who saves me.
You're exaggerating. Look, it's just like how a baby chick thinks the first human it meets its mother. I just so happen to help you.
That's not true. Ever since then, I really believed that you'd come and help me, no matter what the problem was.
Her expression was quite resolute. You're giving me too much credit, Yumizuka-san. I'm not that reliable of a person.
It's alright. That's what I believe, so let me keep believing it.
She pronounces this while staring straight at me, and I'm too embarrassed to offer a rebuttal. Well, I guess you can believe what you want.
Isn't that right? So if I'm ever in a pinch, you'll come and help me, right?
Yumizuka asked me, smiling. To be honest, that would be kind of troubling. Despite what she thinks, I'm not the sort of guy who can do everything. I'm not, but when she faces me with that smile, I don't want to destroy that face she has in me.
I think that's you.
Yeah. If it's within my power, I will help you.
Yep. Thank you, Donakun. I know it's a bit late to say this, but I was really happy because of what you said to me back then.
Saying that, Yumizuka suddenly stops. Naturally, I stop too.
I've always wanted to talk with you like this, Donakun.
Somewhere in her voice was a hint of wistfulness. Perhaps it's because of the red light of the sunlight, but somehow Yumizuka looks lonely. Oh, what do you mean? You can talk to me anytime.
No, I can't. Inoue-kun is always around you, and besides, I can't become someone like you, Donakun.
With that reserved answer, Yumizuka draws away from me.
Well, my house is this way, so I'll see you at school tomorrow. Bye bye.
Smiling, Yumizuka waves her hand and begins walking. Fuck.
He ran away.
I think
You've
this,
already viewed this scene.
this is me going to the mansion.
Don't skip.
I will say this guy's like stand power is really cool.
Yeah, as I say, the power is actually really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I walk along a different path than the one I usually take. Still passing through the unfamiliar streets, I slowly approach the Tono mansion. The surroundings are not completely unfamiliar. After all, I lived here until I was 9 years old, 8 years ago.
I'm back. What did I miss?
He talked to Yumizuka a lot, and they kind of bonded over a good childhood experience.
And she's like super dead, isn't she?
Yeah, I was like, oh, the childhood friend, I want to bring up how, like, you saved me.
The moment where you're savvy enough in visual novels and anime to see the red flag before
Hey,
you read it.
Yeah?
She. Hold on. I need to check the roster or something real quick.
He's playable in Melty, I know.
She is playable in Melty.
She is?
And apparently she has a cut route that never was made.
Oh, wow.
The cat route makes sense. Like, I was surprised she doesn't have a route already, but her playing playable is surprising.
Ouch, ouch.
After all, I lived here until my 9 years old 8 years ago. This is not the first time I have these are a little complex.
Much like his motives.
Yeah.
My path home is nostalgic yet fresh. Up until this now, I had not looked forward to returning to the Tono household. I would have to remember it so no one else would have to. Now it doesn't seem that bad. The house I lived in up until I lived the house I lived until now was when I was 9 years old. Right now, my sister Akia is in that utterly un-Japanese Western
Wow.
style mansion.
Wow.
Tono Makihisa, my old man who hated me, and the master of the Tono household, died a few days ago. My mother died from an illness after Akio was born, so the Tonos have dwindled down to me and my sister. Being the eldest son, you would think that I would stand to become a Tono heir, but I have no such privilege. To become a Tono heir means being bound by a strict upbringing. I have lost count by the number of times my father scolded me over my dislike of not being able to live freely. That was when I got involved in that accident and my body became weakened. I'll be right back.